Whether you're celebrating a team sports championship or an individual victory, trophies are a great way to symbolize the accomplishment for years to come. There are many sizes, shapes, and designs for all sports and skills. And in the world of trophies, bigger is better. Today we are going to focus on a 4-post multi-tier trophy. Welcome to how promo is made. To begin the build, all the parts must be gathered. The worker will grab the ordered figures and trim, the required threaded rod sizes, and correct lids and bases to complete the trophy. He will bring all of the parts to the assembly table. Next, he will prepare the colored column stock to be cut to size. Safety is always first when using power tools. He puts on ear and eye protection. Now he cuts the stock to the correct length. The saw doesn't always leave a clean edge. With all the parts on the table, it's now time to assemble the trophy. He will build this trophy from top down. He starts by adding a coupler to the top trim. Next, he will add a threaded rod to the coupler. Now he passes the rods through the top lid. Check rings are slid onto the rods. These check rings are used so the cut columns will seat flat on the lid and cover any imperfections from the cutting process. He carefully seats each column. A check ring is also added to the bottom of the column. Because this is a multi-tier trophy, a coupler is added to the threaded rod to make room for the middle lid and attach the lower columns. Now the rods are fed through the holes in the lid. He then repeats the process for the bottom columns, adding the threaded rods to the coupler, placing the check rings against the wood lid, sliding the columns over the rods, and adding the check ring to the bottom of the column. Now he will put on the wood base and secure it with hex nuts. He stands it upright and makes sure that the trim pieces are facing forward. The lower trim is now added to the wood base. Another trim piece is added to the middle lid. Now it's time to add the top figure. He grabs a victory cup from stock and adds a sports figure to the top with a coupler and a threaded rod. The victory cup is now added to the top lid with a hex nut. While he was assembling the trophy, the nameplate was being created upstairs. She will check the order and cut the required plate type and size. When cutting the plate, she makes sure that the brush marks are horizontal. The protective film is removed, and the plate is laid down on the printed sublimation paper. She uses heat-resistant tape to hold everything in place. Now the paper and plate are heated and pressed together. The heat press is set to 380 degrees and will press the paper for 25 seconds. This process will transfer the printed mirror image from the paper to the plate. She sets the hot plate on a steel table to help cool it down faster. Now the plate is ready to be sent downstairs and attached to the trophy. She places the work order in the tray, and he'll grab the work order and take it to the assembly table. Once there, he will check the imprint for quality control and add strong double-sided tape to the back of the nameplate. He removes the back of the tape and places the nameplate carefully in the front center of the base plate. And that is how promo is made.